everybody, welcome back to Wise Up. So tonight we have more dry bar comedy. This is Air Travel is the Worst. So strap in and feel free to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what I should react to next. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this because I'm excited. And last several ones had me choking on my drinks, dropping my popcorn, and practically rolling on the floor laughing. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm excited.
I'm a little bit jet lagged. I flew in late last night from Boise. I don't shake the jet lag so easily anymore. Sometimes I fly, I'm friendly, and I feel like talking to the person on the plane next to me, but sometimes I don't. I've been on a plane for 6 hours. I don't look at the guy in the seat next to me. I don't talk to him. I don't even acknowledge he exists. Then when the plane lands, when we're pulling up to the gate, I like to go, "So what's your name? You have any hobbies or anything you want to talk about for the next couple of seconds here?" My flight from Boise was delayed for 2 hours. That's what you want, right? A 2-hour delay on a 1-hour flight. And then when they make the announcement about the delay from the desk there, they say, "We want to thank you in advance for your patience." I don't like to be manipulated like that. I go up to the desk, I go, "I want to thank you in advance for your free upgrade to first class. Thank you for that. Thank you in advance. I apologize in advance for going berserk when you don't give it to me." I apologize. Didn't work though, they put me in last class. That's what I call it. They don't call it that. They call it coach or assistant coach or equipment manager or something. Who designed those seats we have to sit in back there? 3 seats with only 4 armrests? Really, they think the average number of arms on a human being is 1.333 ... It's closer to 2. It's more like 1.999, isn't it? I've seen more one-armed people than I have 3-armed people. The lady on the plane the other day had a profound fear of flying, was sweating and nervous, and I wanted to comfort her. I wanted to make her feel better. So I said, "Don't worry, this plane's not going to crash." I said, "Statistics prove you got a better chance of being eaten by a shark." Then I showed her the scar on my elbow from a shark attack. Yeah, I said, "I got this when my plane went down off Florida."
Oh, no! Why are you going to be rude about that? Oh my gosh, you guys, my husband, for the longest time, was scared of flying. And when he finally did get on a plane, he said, "This is awesome!" And he absolutely loved it. But now my kids, although they like to look at planes, are not too thrilled about the idea of getting on. Hey, that gives me an idea. If a child is being absolutely horrible and the parent won't do anything about it, just tell them, if you don't knock it off, you're going to make this plane crash. You could get eaten by a shark. Kids are terrified of things like that. Who knows? They might actually behave.
You know what I like to do on the plane? Sometimes I like to pretend like I'm reading a Chinese newspaper. Because that impresses people, you know. And I like to impress people. And they usually go, "Wow, you can read Chinese? That's cool." And I say, "Is that what this is? I thought I forgot how to read. No wonder this alphabet doesn't seem familiar." As soon as I sit down on the plane, I hear this on the loudspeaker. Tampering with or destroying smoke detectors in the lavatory can result in a fine. But they don't say what the amount of the fine is. It's the dollar amount. So I call the flight attendant. "What's the dollar amount of that fine?" "Yeah, that information will help me make my decision." No, I don't like to smoke, but I do like to destroy things. And sometimes I tamper. Sometimes I'm a tamperer.
It's just a big kid. Because kids do that all the time.
I like the emergency exit row. I like the extra leg room because I'm kind of tall, and I like the aisle seat if I can get that. And these days, the flight attendants give you that safety talk, and then everybody's got to give them a verbal response down the line. Everybody's got to go, yes, yes, yes. They got to hear everybody say that. And then they ask you if you have any questions. And I always ask the flight attendant a question because I take my role very seriously as an exit row occupant, so I always ask a question. Yeah, so we get to Denver. Say the pilot screws up real bad, right? And we come down way too hard, too fast. We hit the runway and the landing gear just snaps, right? The wheel just snaps off and the plane is just sliding down the runway and there's sparks and flames and smoke and it's pandemonium and people are screaming and it's chaos. And the plane starts to do like a cartwheel up in the air, right? And then it breaks into two parts. The part of the plane we're in comes to rest like over in the weeds, I guess. And I look at that guy there in the window seat, that guy, yeah, he's dead. Yeah, but he's not only dead, he's in the way. What do I do with his dead body? What do I do with his dead body? What's the proper procedure? Do I eject it out the exit? Or do I just leave his body there to be trampled? What's the proper procedure? What's your name? Bob. Bob, do you have a preference? You want to be trampled? Trampled or ejected? How about this? How about I try to stuff Bob's dead body in the overhead compartment? I think I get it up there. He's a big guy, but I think I can get it up. Maybe the middle seat guy. Will you help me stuff Big Bob's dead body in the overhead compartment? I need a verbal response.
Yeah, great. Go ahead.
Whenever there's a plane crash in this country, the news media loves they love to use the term miracle. Don't they? Like if a plane crashes and no one is killed, they say it was a miracle that no one was killed. If a plane crashes and a few people are killed, they say it was a miracle that more people weren't killed. If a plane crashes and there's only one survivor, they say it was a miracle that that person survived. If a plane crashes and everybody is killed, they say it was a miracle the plane just missed hitting that warehouse on the ground. If the plane hits the warehouse, they say it was a miracle it didn't hit an hour earlier when it was crowded with people. And if it hits it when it's crowded with people and everybody is killed, they go and find that guy that missed the flight by 5 minutes. They say it was a miracle he got a flat tire on the way to the airport.
So my wife and I, we live on something called LSD.
Okay, I'm going to back that up here in a second. I would hate that guy on an airplane. Like, I get nervous flying as it is. I don't hate flying, but I do get nervous. That guy would give me an anxiety attack, and I think that's the point. As a comedian, I'm pretty sure he'd think that's hilarious. I wonder how funny he thinks it's going to be when somebody socks him for that, though. Because, good Lord, I don't need... It's stressful enough. Why you gotta stress people out, bro?
So my wife and I, we live on something called LSD, which is least stressful decision. That's what that is. You get into a stressful thing. Like when I fly and they lose my luggage, inevitably they always lose my luggage. It sucks. As a fat guy, you can't just go buy clothes at the gift shop, right? Here's a voucher, go get something to wear. Well, can I buy the whole gift shop and someone to sew it all together? There I got 14 armholes sticking out of the shirt. Oh, this looks good. Kids falling around trying to tickle in every hole. Oh, we'll put you up in a hotel. They have nice drapes? I hope they do. Because that's all that's gonna fit. So the LSD is to actually get my luggage and I pack it into a box and I ship it to the hotel and I don't have to worry about anything. I just got my boarding pass, my backpack, boom, I'm on the plane, right? LSD. But I don't have an American name, a legal one, right? So it says Mahmoud Malavi in the boarding pass and all the TSA agents turn into the one big Barney Fife. Like that figures.
You guys, okay. I'm sure a lot of you have, but if you haven't, you guys need to go watch the Andy Griffith Show. That was one of the best older shows I ever watched. I absolutely loved them. Some of my favorite actors, Don Knotts, he's the guy that plays Barney Fife. He's funny. In pretty much every single one of his roles. I love that guy. You guys should go watch it. If you have, comment down below and tell me what your favorite episode is. There's my favorite one happens to be, um, I forget the name of the episode, but Barney is recording or something on the phone. I want to say he's leaving a message for Juanita, and it goes, Juanita, Juanita, um, like lovely dear Juanita, from your head down to your feet. There's nothing quite as sweet as Juanita, or something like that. And um, Andy comes up behind him and pretty much starts mocking him the whole time. Just makes my day.
Something out. You're going to be gone 7 days. Where's your luggage, boy? Okay, stereotypes, all right. You want to play along? I'll play along. Where I'm going, I don't need luggage. Crazy people. That departure board, our house all the times like, cancel, 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 cancel. We're taking on. It's stressful flying, stressful traveling. Oh my goodness. And then you get on the plane, there's another problem right there. Someone thought it was a good idea to make the aisleway 1 thigh wide.
I hate
Even all
that.
the little people know what I'm talking about, right? If you gotta go sideways to go down an aisleway, it's not an aisleway. It's a thighway. That's what that is. Come thigh with me. Even the little people are like doing this, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. You know, earrings are getting hung on belt loops. I'm so sorry, just let it go, I'm taking it. And then you have the sky priority people. They get to sit first, right there, in the chair. And they get to sit down before anybody else put their luggage on. It's like, oh, I feel so privileged. Oh, this is nice. And then all of a sudden, someone's butt rubs right past their head. Hey! Hey! That was rude. Yeah. So then the fat guy, he comes in, right? Where do they put us fat people? In the back of the plane, middle row, that's right. Why? I don't know. Maybe it tilts the plane up, make it go faster. I'm not sure. He's a fatty. Put him in the back. Put him in the back. He can't do exit row. No. Why? Wouldn't you want me on the exit row? Really? Let's say the door pops off. I got it. Well, you got 3 belt extenders, sir. I know. That's my tether. I'm good. I'll save you, save me. We're good. But you got to go to the back of the plane, so you just got to just pull it off the Band-Aid. You know, just I don't care how many earrings your love handles hit, just rip it and go. And everybody in the aisle is like, bah, 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 bah. What was that? Then you get back there, and the chair is 19 and a half inches wide. I know, because my thigh is 19 and a half inches wide. And you sit there, and you got these things called forklift tines that take your fatness to a whole new level. They're called armrests. All right, but we know what it is. It just takes your love handles and puts them above your head. And you can't breathe it. And the flight attendant's like, hey, settle down, let's get you a drink. What would you like? Put your tray down. It doesn't go down. I'm basically wearing the fellow in front of me. How do you not notice? My head is on his head. And I'm reading his Kindle. And he's really, really slow. Are you done? Tap. Tap. And thank goodness for the little lady over here. He's like, I need a blanket. No, you don't. You need a friend. We'll tuck you in.
had a flight.
Uh, well, first comedian was all right. Didn't have me quite busting a gut. Did terrify me though. Second guy, absolutely love him. I think he's hilarious. However, I really do hate that what they do on planes and that it's a thigh wave. Cause really, I felt like that when I was pregnant. Um, it's not that you don't fit this way necessarily, but your stomach sticks out so far that they ask you to put your tray down or something, and you just kind of look at them like, I'm really not in the mood for this. As you can see, I can't. Um, you know, we're just move along, lady. Move along. And this, I understand they're trying to do their job, but really, some people just mind your business. That's all I gotta say. Just mind your business. It's not a big deal. Move along. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good laugh. I had a good laugh. Feel free to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what I should react to next. And yeah, until next time, guys.